Assalamualaikum. My name is Wanur Madiha Bentin Nur Muhammad Zulkifli. Our group choose topic learning another language for our group assignment. Let me start with the introduction. For the attention getter, have you ever been in a situation where you are right next to other people who speak a different language but you do not understand what they are saying? And you are frustrated because you cannot understand it. Does it bother you if were possible that they talk about is about you, but unfortunately you do not know what it is? Language is the method of human communication, either spoken or written, consisting of the use of words in a structured and conventional way. According to Bill Adams, language is a system of individual psychological development in a context of intersubjective. The primary function of language is communication tool or a means of conveying information. However, language is basically more than just a means to convey information or to express thoughts, feelings, or ideas. For the thesis statement, according to the importance of learning a foreign language in a changing society by Dr. Emmanuel Alvarez Sandoval, learning another language can improve our brain capability, increase our understanding and knowledge about other language, and can learn other culture. Besides, learning another language also can make our native language begin to be marginalized.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Aisha Zuani binti Shahrul Azhar from Q26. Here I would like to continue our presentation with the first argumentative, which is learning another language can improve our brain function and capabilities. Alright, in this paragraph we have the topic sentence and also the supporting sentence. So, the topic sentence for this paragraph is learning another language can improve our brain function and capabilities, while learning a new language will increase brain size and connectivity is the supporting sentence. In the topic sentence, we have two parts, which is the topic and the controlling idea. So the topic for this topic sentence is learning another language, while the controlling idea for this topic sentence is can improve our brain function and capabilities. Right? We go to the supporting sentence for this topic, which is learning a new language will increase brain size and the connectivity. A study from Sweden helped visualize the benefits of learning a new language and the human brain. Swedish researchers conducted a study on two groups of scholars, one that studied languages and another that studied equally intensive non-linguistic subjects. Using MRI scans, they discovered that the brains of the participants studying languages increased in size, while the brain size of the other group remained the same. Growth was primarily in the areas of the cerebral cortex and parts of the brain related to language skills. So this is the supporting details for this supporting sentence. Next, the second supporting details for the supporting sentence is Johan Mattensen, an investigator in psychology at Lund University, Sweden, said even if we can compare 3 months of intensive language study with a lifetime of being bilingual, there is a lot to suggest that learning languages is a good way to keep the brain in shape. Next, the second supporting sentence is being bilingual can improve cognitive and brain function. Using the data from intelligence test on 260 to Edinburgh towards the individuals at the age of 11. The study looked at how their cognitive abilities had changed when they were tested again in their 70s. The research was conducted between 2008 and 2010. All participants said they were able to communicate in at least one language other than English. The findings indicated that those who spoke two or more languages had significantly better cognitive abilities compared to what would have been expected from their baseline test. So, this is the supporting detail for supporting sentence. Right? The second supporting details for the supporting sentence is Dr. Thomas Park from the Center for Cognitive Aging and Cognitive Epidemiology at the University of Edinburgh said learning a second language slows brain aging. Millions of people around the world acquire their second language later in life. Our study shows that bilingualism, even when acquired in adulthood, may benefit the aging brain. Alright, I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Next, I will continue with the second argument. The topic sentence for the second argument is learning another language. The controlling idea is increase our understanding of our own language and increase the knowledge in our brain. Next is for the supporting detail. For the first supporting detail, in order to make sure that you can learn another language, you need to learn the different kind of sentences, grammar, vocabulary, spelling, pronunciations, and many more. When we know all of these things, automatically you are already increasing your understanding of your own language. Next, what is language? Language is a system of communication consisting of sounds, words, and grammar, or the system of communication used by people in a particular country or type of words. This information of definition was stated in a Cambridge Advanced Learners Dictionary that published in 1095 under the name Cambridge International Dictionary of English. For the next supporting detail, in addition to descriptions, human beings can communicate to each other, and they are also able to exchange any kind of knowledge, beliefs, opinions, wishes, promise, declaration, feeling, and many more. By just knowing what is language, then they can do anything they want. For example, is not only human can communicate by using language. For instance, chimpanzees, gorillas, and orangutans can exchange different kind of information using body language by moving their hands or arms. The next supporting detail is besides understanding, by learning another language, we also can increase the knowledge in our brain that can be used when studying abroad or when doing research. According to Kara Morgenshot, a professor at the University of Illinois at Chicago, said that when you study of learning another language, your brain size becomes bigger, or in other words, the area of the brain grew without unchanged brain structures. For the detail is the average adult brain volume of 1,130 cubic centimeters for women and 1,060 cubic centimeters for men. But when you learn in another language, the size will become bigger. This shows how important learning
another language because it can improve our language and knowledge. That's only for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, my name is Wan Muhammad Sahlan Anani bin Zakaria. I would like to continue our presentation with third argument. Okay, the argument is learning another language also can increase our knowledge about other culture. Okay, in topic sentence, it have two part, which is the topic and the controlling idea. Okay, the topic is learning another language, and the controlling idea also can increase our knowledge about other culture. Okay. In this paragraph, topic sentence. Okay, the supporting sentence is in paragraph is learning a new language will give understanding to understand other culture. Okay, according to Carpenter, Anthony, Hancock, and Lytton, Lambert, and Tucker, only through their language can we understand other culture. Okay, next supporting detail. Most people in the world are multilingual, and everybody could be. No one is rigorously excluded from another language community except through lack of time and effort. Different language protect and nourish the growth of different culture, where different pathway of human knowledge can be discovered. They certainly make life easier to those who know more than one of them. Okay, the next supporting sentence is language help you connect with culture. Okay. Next, I will explain about supporting detail. Okay, the problem of the relationship between language, culture, and thought, but bother many linguists and philosophers since ancient time. To think about this problem, we need to begin with the definition of language and culture. Language is generally a set of a system of arbitrary vocal symbols used for human communication. Okay, and there is more widely accepted definition of culture. Culture is the total accumulation of belief, custom, value, behavior, institution, and communication patterns that are shared, learned, and passed down through the generation in a identifiable group of people. Okay. According to Lionel Davis, the definition of language and culture implies that the two are closely connected to each other. On one hand, culture seems so inclusive, it permits almost every aspect of human life, including language people use. On the other hand, when people need to share a culture, they can communicate through language.
Lastly, I will talk about the counter-argument. The point for the counter-argument is, on the other hand, when we learn another language, it can cause our native language is marginalized. The supporting point for the native language is marginalized is when people begin to erase another language, it will cause the native language begin to be marginalized because they would like to communicate in a foreign language that they had learned compared to communicate in their native language. The sub-supporting point is they will think that when they speak in other language, people at surrounding will praise and proud at them. Next is, there also have been the perception that when you know another language, you can easily get the job. That is wrong. The sub-supporting point is stated in top 10 reason employers want to hire you by Rachel Zupac. The ability to communicate in project or another language is not in the list. So, why we should think that learning another language is a guarantee for us to get the job? The next supporting point is, for example, in university page, we can see several universities such as University Malaya and University Technology Mara that prefer to use an English language as their intermediate language compared to use the Malay language. The sub-supporting point is, this will make students also more prefer to use an English language and it can cause them forget how to speak or write correctly in their native language. The conclusion is, in conclusion, we can learn another language but we need to ensure that we know well about our native language to make sure that it not get marginalized.
In conclusion, learning another language can improve our brain capability, improve our understanding and knowledge, and can learn other cultures through the language. Although by learning another language can make our native language begin to be marginalized, they are still beneficial to learn another language. All people, especially students, should take the opportunity to learn other languages as multilingual skills that will provide added value, thus providing a community able to be on par of compete globally. Thus, ask yourself, do we want to be the person who only understands the mother tongue or to master various languages which certainly give us a competitive edge in the future? That's all from us. Thanks for watching our video.